I bet it would, but I don't know if Capcom would do that again.
I don't know. I don't think a new Resident Evil is going to come out for a hot minute. I mean, this is like Resident Evil 7 came out, I think, 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
And yeah, okay, well, that wasn't fucking terrifying. You bastards. Oh, you bastards, Capcom.
Son of a bitch.
I love you, Capcom, but that wasn't very nice.
What the?
Well, to be fair, Capcom's a company. Speaking of stupid companies, guess what I heard about Bethesda doing now?
Oh, what have they done?
They're selling jackets for almost $300 of Fallout 76.
Does anybody even give a shit about that game anymore?
No, but apparently they still fucking do.
Like, does anybody even care about that game anymore?
Apparently Bethesda sure does do.
I just... I don't even know. It's just ridiculous shit.
I know, just the fact that they actually have the balls to sell a game jacket.
Yeah, like they got the stones to think that they can do that. Like, that's just sad.
That they had the nerve to sell a video game jacket.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know, if their game was selling like fucking hotcakes and they were doing really well and, you know, they were out there killing it, like, you know, and they wanted to sell...
That'd be a different story.
Yeah, if they wanted to sell a licensed jacket, like, alright, man, good on you, like, who cares? But, like, if your game is, like, fucking bombing and you know it's bombing and you've had all these fucking, like, controversies over your guys' like, stupid-ass decisions, and now you want to sell, like, licensed merch, like, is anybody gonna buy it? No.
No.
I sure as shit I am not.
I looked at the jacket. It looks really bad.
It's probably because, man, it worries me that, like, the next Elder Scrolls game is, like, in these fucking idiots' hands.
Oh, God. Who knows what they'll turn it into.
If the fucking series survives, because I don't know if the company's gonna make it out of this shit, man.
Unfortunately, no one knows if they are or not.
I don't think they will, honestly.
I hate to agree with you because I like the Elder Scroll games. I want them to succeed, but...
Oh yeah, dude, Elder Scrolls and, like, Fallout games, definitely my shit, but, like, they fucked up. They fucked up, and they don't want to admit that they fucked up. And they just keep making things worse by continuing in the path that they're continuing upon. You know, I mean, I would probably respect them more if they were to, you know, if they were to, you know, just kind of come out and be like, alright guys, listen, we fucked up. You know, you have, okay, we get it, the game probably needed a little bit more work. You know, we should not have released it in the way that we did. You know, just like
I heard it might be going free. I heard it might be going free to play.
No, I heard that was confirmed. That was not happening.
Yeah, I know. I was like, imagine that if it really did go free to play.
I mean, I'd probably play it if it went free to play, but as it sits right now,
No, but
man,
imagine all the people who spent all that money on it, though.
oh, the people that bought, like, the special editions for, like, hundreds of dollars and shit? Yeah.
You'd be pissed.
Oh, wouldn't you? I'd be pissed too.
Oh, I wouldn't. If I bought the Power Armor edition for $200, then a month later they put it free to play, I would want to kill someone.
Ow, son of a bitch. Getting jumped in a sewer. I'm just trying to pull my gun out.
Right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Freedom Cries.
Oh, god damn it, I'm poisoned. Poisoned.
Get out of my way.
I'm fucking poisoned. Alright, you need to, like, fuck off me. Because it's getting on my nerves. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
Scratch my leg.
Fucking turd burglar.
What'd you go into that for?
No, not you.
Oh.
Getting jumped. Oh, he's gonna get up as soon as I pick this item up. I already know it. Oh, you motherfucker. I knew it. I knew it. Bastard.
Keep firing my mortars.
Shithead. Damn. Alright, I got all the plugs. Alright, now I just need to get back to where I was. Use those to open the door and get the fuck out of here.
Fuck. Sake my shit. Damn it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, 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 no,
Ooh, a
no.
plantation.
Oh, that is
Oh,
not
how nice!
allowed.
It's spawning right next. Oh, it's spawning right next to a plantation. How nice.
What kind of plantation?
A slave plantation.
Oh. No, that's
Now
not
that-
very nice, actually.
No, it is not a very nice. I mean, I can free the slaves. I meant that's the nice thing.
Oh, well, yeah, do that. Oh,
Oh, I
you
have
said
to. I
free-
get rewards if I do.
Oh, yeah, you said it's Freedom Cries. Okay. I'm vaguely
Yeah, I
familiar
get-
with the premise for that one.
Well, pretty much this plays as your deck master who was once a slave and now he joined the assassins, is now helping them kill a Templar, and now he's helping kill slave laborers too.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get a machete.
Vaguely familiar with it.
And a blunderbuss.
Neat. I had a first aid spray. Where is it? Oh,
The word had.
It's in my inventory because I'm an idiot.
Double assassination. It's weird because while you're in here sneaking around killing guys, the slaves are singing.
Alright, give me 1 second, because I need to... This is a puzzle that I need to figure out. Pretty sure
Okay.
the rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite to each other, too. Well, a lot of fucking help that is. Okay, so that's the rook. Okay, maybe the rook was supposed to stay there. No, that's not a rook, that's a bishop. Okay, so I'm going to put the bishop there, because that looks like that's correct. Pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and rook were opposite to each other as well. So what is this? That's a pawn. These are like electronic parts that look like fucking
Chess pieces.
Yeah. So I have to like plug in the correct ones. So this is a bishop. Bishop, blank, pawn. And blank, blank, knight. So the knight goes here.
No, 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 do not fucking see me. Do not see me, asshole.
Pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall. And the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite to each other too. So the rook and the knight are on the same wall. So the knight's here. And it says the rook and the knight weren't on the same wall. Which means that that's probably where the rook goes. Yeah, that's probably where the rook goes. So, pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite each other too. So wait. The rook and knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite each other too. So if that is the bishop, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other, so maybe I have to move this one to this side. Pretty sure the rook and knight, the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite each other too. Wait. The queen and the rook were opposite each other. That's the rook. That's the bishop. No, I'm just gonna throw stuff in here and just see what happens.
Come here. That's right. Come a little closer.
Nothing, because I'm an idiot. Okay.
Well, you got that right.
Yeah, Leon, I share your sentiment. I just plugged everything in and nothing happened, and he goes, come on.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Okay, so this is
Come
where
closer.
the knight goes. The rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. So the rook and the knight are on the same wall. So I'm going to put the rook there.
Oh, hell no. You will stop whipping that guy right now.
The rook and the knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. The queen and the rook were opposite each other too. So that would mean that the queen goes here, if I'm correct. So that would mean that the king goes next to the queen, and then the bishop goes here. Oh, I did it!
Yeah, you figured it out.
The door opened. I was actually not expecting that to work.
You need more confidence in yourself.
I need more confidence in Resident Evil puzzles because these ones, I mean, they're not bad, but man, they just a little bit like make your forehead hurt, just a tad.
Does it actually make you think?
That is correct. I had to sit there and read it. I mean, if this was like a normal business, it would just be like, well, number one, they wouldn't have these like retarded like chess pieces that they use for like plugs. Alright, so now I have to flip a bunch of shit. Ah, fuck.
Okay, so what I get for freeing slaves, gun, firecracker bag 1, Ooh,
Oh,
ammo
I want to
reserves.
die.